How's it going, guys? Just gonna do a requested video there. A couple guys were asking about my truck suspension setup, so I'm just gonna go over what I've done to it, my lift and my wheels and tires, all that sort of stuff, and maybe it'll help you out with something with your truck if you're having death wobble issues, because I've never had death wobble in my truck, but I've pretty much rebuilt my front end the moment I got it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'm just chilling down here. This is actually the river. Way across there, that's the ferry. So it usually, when the ice isn't, when the river's not frozen, it will be going back and forth from 5 a.m. to midnight every single day, hauling cars across the river. Sometimes this river will freeze up enough that people will drive across it, but you can still see open water on the other side, so no one's been driving across it lately. Come here, Bronx! Of course, I got the dog with me so he can get some energy out. We're not going yet. Still gotta talk about the truck. If you guys enjoy the video, please like it. Every time you like a creator's video, it just boosts it with the YouTube algorithm so more people see it, and that just helps the channel out tremendously. So yeah, please like, please subscribe. But yeah, let's check out the truck. All right, so first of all, when I got this truck, it looked nothing like this. It was completely stock. So I've done a bunch of stuff to it. I bought it from a different province, so I had to safety it as soon as I got here. So my front end was worn out when I got it. So the first thing I did was, this is my steering, my whole steering system right there. Not my stabilizers, don't worry about those right now. But this is the T-style steering, which the newer trucks have. This truck factory comes with, this is mounted on either the front or the back, I believe, but it kind of goes like an angle. So this T-style is a lot better. This is a whole Moog front end, so Moog tie rods, Moog everything, and that helped a lot just with my front end feel. Another thing I did was this BDS dual steering stabilizer, which just kept my front end a lot tighter. I didn't notice it wandering as much. When I got it, I also, like I said, I had to safety it, so my ball joints had play in them. So I put new ball joints in, and I found out that I had to put adjustable ball joints because I can't remember if it's camber or caster, but you can't do that. You can't adjust that on a solid front axle. So I actually got adjustable ball joints that move the tire. I think I had to move it out a little bit, if I remember correctly, just so that the wheel alignment was like bang on. Wheel alignment is a huge thing. If your wheels are out of alignment, then you'll probably be getting death wobble, you know, all day long. This is another upgrade I just did recently. This is a BD Diesel steering box support or brace, whatever. That thing was huge just for not having any steering wheel slop. I have a whole video on that too. I'll put a little link up at the top of the screen if you want to check it out. So as for my actual suspension setup, this truck has a BDS 6-inch lift kit, and I opted for the long arm. So down here, a couple guys were asking about this. These are my control arms, but notice how they're way longer than your factory ones. Like the factory ones mount from here and somewhere else, I don't know, but that's where one of the factory ones goes. So look at how further back these ones are. What those long arms are going to do is when you lift the truck, you know, your tires are actually, your axles are going to kind of go in towards the middle of the truck. So with those long arms, it actually pushes this front axle forward back to where it should be from factory. So that's going to help too with like rubbing, like my tires don't rub, stuff like that. And it just helps with ride quality. It's huge with ride quality. I just went with the factory BDS shocks that came with the kit, just because I'm not a huge fan of the Fox shocks. I think they're way overpriced. I will be upgrading these ones when they need to be upgraded. I'll probably upgrade to like a Bilstein 5100, something like that. I just feel like Fox is just, you know, it's just the name. Like, I don't think there's any difference between a Fox shock and a Bilstein in my opinion, but we're all allowed to have our own opinions. As for the back here, I just went with lift blocks. So you can see right here, these are my lift blocks back here. So this is my factory leaf spring. All you get is bigger U-bolts, and put those blocks in. So you could, if you wanted to, you could go with a full leaf spring, but I mean the back end's not really ever a problem in my opinion. So I just did that and it seems fine. Then I guess these are also part of the suspension. My traction bars, these are made by BD Diesel. I have a video on them as well. They just kind of keep your rear axle from pointing upwards when it should be just pointing straight ahead. So that's a pretty good upgrade as well. That doesn't have anything to do with the speed wobble. Just wanted to, it is a suspension part, I guess, so we'll talk about it. Then as for my wheel and tire setup, these are GT Off-Road. They are 20-inch rims, 12 inches wide, so they're 20 by 12s, and they have a negative 44 offset. And then my rubber is 37 by 13.5 R20, obviously. So that's that is what my truck consists of, and I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, always a guy wants to go bigger once he does this, so now I'm kind of like, I wonder if I should have gone to an 8-inch lift, but loading stuff in and out of the back is already a big enough pain in the ass as is, so I don't really know if I'd want to go up to an 8. My actual dream truck right now is a 2017 or newer 6.7 Power Stroke, and then I'd want to put one of those any level lifts on, but I mean, those lifts are like 30 grand, and the trucks, you know, to get a decent one, even a used one, is probably another, I don't know, 60 grand. I don't know what they cost even nowadays, but that would be my dream truck. And then it wouldn't matter if it was high, because if you need to load something in, you could just, you know, lower it down, load it up, and then lift it back up. I just think that's so cool. What do you have to say, Bronx? Hey? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to go over my truck suspension setup, just because a lot of guys were wondering what it was consisting of. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the Instagram at Dark Iron Diesel, and please like and subscribe. Just by liking this video and subscribing, that it just helps the channel out like crazy. So be sure to do that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.